So if I wanted to build a consulting business that's sellable, that I can sell, here's what I would do. So first of all, we need to remove founder's dependency, right? So if I'm a founder, if I'm the main consultant, if you will, in my own business, and clients come to me to fix their problems, to help them do whatever service I provide, right? They come specifically to me. And so if I want to retire, if I want to, go on vacation, whatever, if I remove myself from the equation, if I remove myself from the business and I don't work directly with the client, then that business automatically pauses or shuts down completely if I retire, right? So there's no way I can sell it to anyone, because then I would have to work in that business so that the business can thrive, grow, and sustain, and just be existing, right? So what do we do instead? Well, we have to remove the founder's dependency on main two fronts. Typically, it's the IP. So like if I know what I'm doing, then if I remove myself completely from the business, nobody else knows what needs to happen, how to deliver services, how to deliver results for clients. And so if I am part of the equation that is being removed, then all of a sudden the system doesn't exist. So we have to put in place something else that will remove that founder's dependency in terms of IP, in terms of knowing how to solve problems for my clients, give them solutions, provide value, deliver results, right? So that's number one. I'll talk about it, how to do it, in just a second. Number two, we have to remove founder's dependency when it comes to the growth and lead generation, because very often the reason why people work with us is because they work with us. They don't necessarily work with our business. They like us. They like, the founders are the face of the business. The founders are who are delivering the business. The consultants are doing everything, their sales, marketing, and delivery, which in itself is a problem, right? As you can see, if you wear all these hats and then you go on vacation, you have to keep wearing those hats, because otherwise your business will stagnate or will start slowing down, or you might lose clients because you're not delivering, right? You're not doing sales, you're not doing marketing, you're not doing delivery. So we need to remove the dependency on the founder when it comes to IP, and when it comes to the delivery, right? When it comes to marketing and sales. Now, very often what happens when it comes to coaches, consultants, freelancers, whatever, not bigger businesses, is that people do not buy consulting, they buy consultants. They don't buy coaching, they buy coaches, right? So because they trust us, they trust that we're going to deliver the promise that we are presenting to them, right? So a shift that needs to happen is that we need to move away from our clients and our business being dependent on us to our clients and our business and the results for our clients depending on the system that we have created. And when I say system, what I call a system, it's not an IT system, it's not a tool. It's just a way we deliver results for clients. And so what this means in practical terms, it means we have to dump our IP, our knowledge, the way we create solutions for our clients, into repeatable, replicable solutions, tools, ways how we achieve those goals. And that part is very, very difficult, because after having worked with, for so many years in your space, I'm sure you do things automatically, right? So you just show up for a client call and you ask them questions and you do things, and the results happen. And very rarely do I see that my clients, consultants, have actually, SOP, standard operating procedures. They have frameworks, methodologies, anything like that. They have some standardization. They have some templates maybe, but 80-90% of the time they will just go like, well, I just know how to do it. And that is a problem, because when you just know how to do things, when you remove yourself again from the equation, nobody will buy your business, because you're not in the business and you were the business. So what you need to do instead is you need to create those systems that will allow your business to continue to replicate the results for clients. Any investor will be looking at a couple of things when it comes to buying a business. They will look at, can we keep giving value to our market if we remove the person who is now running the show? Can we keep growing the business or sustain a business if we remove the person who's running the show as well, right? And so marketing and sales, delivery are the two elements that need to be dependent on the systems that you have in your business and not on you. And the way you do it, again, you dump everything you know about how to deliver results for clients. You create models, frameworks, methodologies. When it comes to, and then that is a massive benefit for your clients as well. It's a massive selling point as well, because that means it's no longer dependent on you and your performance on that day when you meet with clients, but it's depending on a system that has been proven time and time again that it delivers results for clients. So you want to reach a point where even if you taught a VA or a junior consultant your system, your approach to things, and how to deliver things, even if we remove your zone of genius and your expertise and your experience, the clients will get similar results to as if they work with you. That is the goal. Now, when it comes to sales and marketing, also very often consultants will depend on them, selling themselves. But if you start selling the system, there's going to be someone else, who's charismatic and good at sales and marketing in charge of your business or in your business selling the system. But at that point, they're not selling themselves. They're not selling, hey, this is my Koziol and I'm selling my thing. This is my Koziol selling a 3P, scaling system for consultants. This is my Koziol selling 100K consulting model to scale consultants to 100K per month. And so there might be someone else. There might be, Andrew or Lucy selling a 100K model that scales consultants to 100K per month. So I need to be in a position where I can remove myself from selling me, and I should start selling the system, right? So it all hinges on actually creating systems that you can then deliver and market and sell to your clients. So if you can achieve a position in your business where things are not dependent on you and your business doesn't die when you're not in it, then you are in a good shape starting point to think about selling your business in the future. But even before you think that about selling, it will put you in a position where you can actually take time off. You can actually hire someone to help you. You can slow down. You can have your systems, your methodologies, your frameworks, your pre-recorded videos work for you and in favor of getting results for your clients, and you don't have to stress about the fact that things are not happening. So I'll give you an example from my perspective. I have two big programs. A 100K consultant is a 12 months program, and I have a few sprints. So productization sprint is the newest one that I have. And so I don't have to be on a call for my clients to go through methodologies and frameworks that I have created, because I spent quite some time digesting what do I usually do when it comes to getting my clients results, and I package it into again models and frameworks, methodologies, flows, and SOPs, visuals and whatnot, and I recorded videos plus added worksheets, so that when I'm not on the call, I can just message my clients, say, hey guys, I want you guys to go through these videos and through these worksheets and go through self-explanatory instructions or videos, so that you can actually reach a certain point, and then we can discuss when I'm available, right? So that is helping me be in a position where, like, if I want to do something in my business, I can. If I don't want to, I don't have to. And that is a beautiful place to be in, because you don't have to hustle. You don't have to obviously we all have our, ups and downs, and we sometimes are in a better shape and sometimes in worse shape, right? So you cannot expect to be in top form every single day. So when you're in top form, you can actually show up. If you're not in the top form, you can just slow down and let the system do the thing for you. But from a perspective of selling, it's exactly the same position, right? If the business depends on the systems and the approaches and the frameworks, and you don't have to be there, and your business still grows, and your business still, is there, and your clients are still getting results, that is exactly what needs to happen.